Players Championship 23, some Tuesday tungsten as we get more from the floor on the Pro Tour. Could Snakebite slither his way to another title? Or would he be in for a Portuguese problem in the form of Jose de Souza? How about jackpot? Could Adrian Lewis find a way to win? Or would it be the roar galore from Gezi? And how about those averages? Sky high today on High Roller Radio. Yes, hashtag PC23 as the PDC's best battle it out in Barnsley for some ranking points, not to mention the 10,000 pounds up top. How about some midweek Pro Tour action to brighten your Tuesday, tweeted the PDC, and we say cheers to that. All the action, of course, live on PDC.TV. All right, let's get to it. We pick up the Adrian Lewis-George Killington match tied at 3. Killington had raced out to a 3-1 advantage, but it all went south from there as Jackpot stormed back with 4 on the spin, climbed the ladder here on the 80 checkout for 4-3. Very nice shot, and he carried on from there for the 6-4 victory. Gary Anderson taking on Tony Alcinas and cruising. He was doing a lot of this, pounding the red bit. The Spaniard did have chances, but he couldn't take them. Missed 3 darts on 40. This one, his last at double 10. No good. Ando would make it 5-1 and then finish the job. 6-1 your final. The Flying Scotsman advancing easily. Andy Bolton and Yeli Klassen were locked up in a tight one. 10th leg, the X Factor trailing, eyeing up the 1-5-6 to save the day. But no, he couldn't do it, could only manage a ton, and the Dutchman made quick work on double 4 for handshakes. He books his place in round 2. Keegan Brown lining up his shot against Adam Hunt, grabbed the early lead too, taking 3 of the first 4 legs, but full credit to the Hunter. He was scoring better. He was hanging in there too. At 5-4, the Needle did have a match start on 80, but he missed tops and Hunt would level to force a last leg shootout where we had drama. First, Brown wasting his chance to end it. The grimace. Good thing for him, though. Hunt missed as well. But look at this. Brown again squandering 3 darts for the match. 3 here on double 9, no good, and Hunt would make no mistake on his return visit. 6-5, he wins it. Touch and go there at the end. Nervy stuff. 2 of the game's elder statesmen going at it here. Raymond van Barneveld versus Simon Whitlock tied at 4. The Aussie held his throw on double 14. Purple flights for Barney, but no purple patch. He couldn't find double 8 in the 10th leg, and the Wizard pounced big time with the 71 checkout. Game, set, match, as Simon says yes on a 6-4 result. How good was this match? Steve Lennon firing in a 102.1 average and losing 6-4 to Dirk van Dijvenbode, who tossed in a 104.5. Wow, 6-4 the final there as the Dutchman toppled the Shamrock. And this one tweeted at Darts PPR 180. Don't forget about this. How could we? Wow, Ryan Meikle downing Ted Evett 6-2. The Barber averaging 104.6 compared with Super Ted's 104.1. That is quality. Darts PPR then tweeted this out. If we thought that was good, this was unreal. Justin Pipe beating Ryan Joyce 6-2, averaged a whopping 112. Joyce fired in a 108. Only to lose. Stellar darts being fired around all over the place in Barnsley today. Very impressive averages posted in round 1, said Luke Jones, who also let us know about Johnny Clayton's 102.5, Christoph Ratajski's 102.7, Glenn Durant's 103.6, and Rob Cross's 100.8. They all earned victories. Christian Kiss posted a 103.9, but it just wasn't enough against Duzza. Luke also told us about the all-Welsh affair between Gerwyn Price and Barry Bates. Bates averaging 92, he had opportunities, but the Iceman prevailed by a count of 6-2. How about this from the weekly darts cast? Michael Van Gerwen, in his first PDC floor appearance since May, got by Russia's Boris Koltsov 6-4, while Joe Cullen, just 2 days after beating MVG to win his first ever Euro Tour title, lost 6-3 to Ross Smith. Okay, what an opening round. Absolutely brilliant. More of the same in round two? Let's hope so. Richard North facing Jermaine Wadamena and leading 3-2 on throw. He'd make it 4-3 on the 56 finish. Last start, double 20 good. The Dutchman, though, would counter with the next two and was throwing for the match. But credit Northey, he found this double four to force a decider, was all pumped up, elated, but soon deflated as the machine gun fired in this timely maximum in the decider. A double 16 followed, and that was it. A 12-dart break of throw for the win. 6-5 your final. Ron Muhlenkamp with throw against Michael Smith, all square at 3 apiece. Bully Boy, though, clutch on the 76 checkout in the 7th leg, tops for the break in 4-3. Seemed destined to win, but no. Ron the Bomb exploded with 3 in a row, upped his scoring dramatically to help secure the victory. A very hard-fought 6-4 result. He ended it beautifully, too, finishing off 100 on double 10. Well done, sir. Charlie Gray offered up his congrats to Ron the Bomb, saying, "You have to give credit to Michael Smith after that one." Yes, indeed, it was quality. Both players averaging around the ton mark, a back-and-forth contest. So too was this one. Alan Norris all over the treble 20 throughout with Martin Schindler. This 140 helped him break throw in the 7th leg for a 4-3 advantage. But the German can play, and he fought back with the next two. Double 6 here for 5-4. Chuck Norris did counter with a roundhouse kick, though. Double 5 for 5 apiece. And against throw in the decider, he landed this maximum. Had 2 darts for the victory. But wow, look at this. The pain of darts, the agony of defeat because he missed. And the wall would not. Double 18, first dart for the 6-5 thriller. Norris was looking for his first board final of the season, but will leave Barnsley devastated. We thank the weekly darts cast for this. Peter Wright beating his World Cup winning partner Gary Anderson 6-3 with a 100 average to move into the last 32. Michael Van Gerwen, Rob Cross, Gerwyn Price, James Wade, Ian White, Glenn Durant, Adrian Lewis, and Christoph Ratajski were also winners, all of them safely through the second round. The anomaly of betting those darts is a funny old game. Kyle Anderson led Gabrielle Clemens 5-0 and only won 6-5, needing a 12-darter in the decider. I love darts, he says, and you can bet on it. I do too. Round 3 now, board finals, and Jose de Souza duking it out with Ryan Meikle, all square through 6 legs. Meikle would break, but the Portuguese powerhouse responded with an immediate breakback of his own. Tops good for 4 apiece. He then held on this, the beautiful 76 checkout on double 8. The barber was hanging tough though. He countered on double 8 for 5-5, then found this maximum timing good. The result not good because despite that 180, de Souza got down first and would make no mistake on 48. 6-5 your final. Good match. Both players in good spirits afterwards. Glenn Durant, meantime, got the jump on Chris Dobie with an early break. He would not relinquish it. Took out 83 here and 2 darts. He was pinpoint on that double 16. That made it 4-2. Hollywood was pounding the treble 20, but it just wasn't enough. Duzza, sure and steady, cool as ice on the 74 to finish it off and seal the deal. Again, just 2 darts needed. Bang, bang for handshakes. 6-4 your final. Ready for this? Dobie averaged 106.1 in a losing effort. Massive scoring power in Barnsley today, to which Fredo May had just one word: Jesus, referring to the heavy numbers being posted at dartconnect.com. Look at this. MVG, a 101.6 average. Jermaine Watamena, a 102.3. Gezi fired in a 108.8 to obliterate Dimitri Vandenberg's 101.4. And then the showpiece, Voltage, 114.2 to topple JDZ's 103.7. They are finding their mark, aren't they? Last 16 now, with Rob Cross absolutely sizzling to start against Gerwin Price. Scintillating arrows like this gave him a 4-1 lead. He was averaging 110. We just told you about his 114, but oh, how the tides can turn after holding for 4-2. Gezi kicked off 180, 134 on his way to a break, and then on 42 in the 8th leg, yes, double 20, he had that in his back pocket. Come on, he says. This double 5 made it 5-4, and can you believe it? The Welsh wickedness as the Iceman completes the comeback with 5 on the spin. Incredible. 6-4 your final. Cross is out. Gezi is through to the quarterfinals. It was a different story in this contest. Michael Van Gerwen in no mood to mess around, and there was no comeback from Luke Humphreys. 4-0, the world number 1 dominating. 7th leg, he made quick work on the 48. The match just minutes old, and it was over. 6-1 your final. Mighty Mike averaging 103.7. Over to dartconnect.com again for your other results. Wright, D'Souza, Watamena, Schindler all safely through to the last 8, as were Adrian Lewis and Glenn Durant. It all had James Robinson smiling. What a great lineup, he tweeted. Everyone except Schindler has been in a Pro Tour final this year, and yes, it's been terrific. How about this for a quarterfinal? MVG v Snakebite on throw through 4 legs. Van Gerwen wasted chances in the 5th, 2 at double 10 and this one at double 5, but Wright missed on the same number, and MVG gave it the sarcastic celebration when he made it 3-2. Dynamite response from Wright though, a 2-dart clean kill on 84, MVG sitting on 32. That was clutch. At 4-4, Van Gerwen held on double 8. The 10th leg was incredible. 4 180s between them. Snakebite held. Then in the decider, MVG found another maximum, but unbelievably missed 2 darts for the match. And wow, the right stuff on 116. More clutch arrows. Breaks the world number 1 for a thrilling victory and a berth in the semifinals. We also had Gerwin Price up against Duzza, and the Iceman was doing lots of this. He was in the zone, and just too much for the Englishman, leading 3-1, then 4-2. We got this reaction from Durant. He missed a dart at double 18 on 76, and that was it. Price nailed double 5 for the roar. He was happy. He wins it. They were both in good spirits afterwards. 6-2 your final. As we check out the other 2 last 8 results, how about Jose D'Souza? He edged out the machine gun 6-5. Adrian Lewis, meantime, averaged 101.4 in beating the wall Martin Schindler rather easily. So then there were 4. We pick up our first best of 13 semi with Gerwin Price up a break on jackpot and sitting on the perfect game for another. He'd have to settle for an 11-darter. Gezi with a commanding 5-2 stranglehold. Lewis fought back with the next 2. A very nice 93 checkout here for 5-4. But this reaction tells the story. The big roar heard across both streaming boards. A 94 checkout. The key moment. make the final. Gerwin Price 7, Adrian Lewis 4. In our other semifinal, Jose de Souza was using darts like this and finishes like this to dominate snakebite. You know the Portuguese were loving it. 6-2 through 8 legs, 7-3 your final. Right was never really in it. So it all comes down to these two, Price and de Souza, and the man in black started quicker with an opening leg break followed by this double 2-0 to kick off the finale. Make that 3-0, another break on tops. De Souza in full control, Gezi in trouble. Now de Souza did have a dart for 4-0, but he missed it, and we got this from Price, the big reaction as he got on the board at 3-1. But the Welshman's highlights were few and far between in this final. De Souza carried on, extended the lead, it got to 6-1, then 7-1 on this double 5. Complete blowout. How about it? Jose de Souza makes PDC history, the first man ever from Portugal to win a PDC title, and he does so in convincing fashion. 8-1 your final. I have changed things for the better, he said. My first title, it's a dream for me. I'm so happy, so happy. He then added, this proves to me I can beat anybody. And yes, you can, sir. You did so today. Everybody, 10,000 pounds richer. Your first ever PDC title. Well done. And how about this? I love it. Duzza interrupts the post-game interview with chants of Jose. Terrific scenes. And why not? It marks PDC history. Portuguese power at Players Championship 23 today on High Roller Radio.